What is happening, y'all? This is Gabe at Junction Auto Salon, back with the next episode in our Dirt series, detailing in real time, where I take you through various steps and issues and struggles with detailing, paint correction, and ceramic coatings on various cars, so you can see exactly what has to be gone through. Did y'all see my nice trash pile that I need to take out? Shut up. Don't judge somebody else. I don't give a crap. So today, hopefully these are uncut, unedited, all of those things. Today we will be going over the preparation, the panel preparation for a ceramic coating, which means we are removing, so the paint correction on this car, the paint enhancement I should say, since this was just a one-step enhancement, it has been done. There are still, I mean, it looks good. There are still some leftover oils. There may be some leftover something on the car that needs to be removed that I cannot ceramic coat over. I want as bare of a paint surface as I can get. So the point of a panel preparation, panel prep, IPA wipe, panel wipe, whatever you guys call it, is to remove those oils and remove that whatever's on there, so that the ceramic coating can properly bond to the side of the car. I know, super exciting. We are using CarPro Eraser today. That's what I usually use. It requires two towels. So one towel will just kind of start to pull everything up as I spray this stuff down. It will pull all of the oils up, and I kind of push them around. CarPro Eraser is fairly well known for pushing those around, so what I have found is that if you follow it up with a second microfiber, you will pull the rest of those oils off of the car, and you have a good surface to coat without risking any premature failure of a coating because you didn't coat it properly. I haven't had any issues with that. That's a lie. I have had issues with that. That's why I have adopted that that way. I do have stronger panel wipes. I have G-Technic panel wipe, which I use only on problem children. This car is not one of those problem children. It was just very, very, very dirty. But I have learned on two cars, and one of those cars is sitting right there. For the first time I coated that, some of that coating failed because I failed to prep it properly. But you know, live and learn type of deal. So all we're really going to do is get this just kind of sprayed down. Doesn't have to, you don't have to completely cover it. You will be pushing this around with that first towel. So we come back over this and get this wiped down. So the car's clean. There's just a little bit of dust on it. So I'm not terribly worried about picking up a whole bunch of new things and moving that around. I forgot I did the fenders. Hang on just a second, man. So that's that. And you'll see it starts to kind of dry to the panel. And it'll leave some streaks behind because I do put it on there kind of heavy, but this second towel comes through and wipes it up pretty well. One thing I'm noticing immediately, something that, you know, as I'm going through this process, I do pay attention to anything I may have missed. That's part of the reason why I do all of these inspections and walk around these cars 1,000 times. It looks like there is a section of paint right there that I did not polish. Easy problem to solve. We've had worse issues before, not a big deal. I don't know what that noise was, but oh, that was my phone. Hoopsie. So, in the world of day-to-day business around here, if y'all have been through here before, y'all know that we've had some issues from time to time with our neighbors. I do work inside my brother's warehouse. I do take care of some of his inventory so that I can have a space to work and to build my business. So I am forever grateful to my brother for giving me that opportunity. And we were looking to move into the space where our neighbor is at, because he's going to rent this bigger space out. He figured out he just doesn't need this much space. And now there's all kinds of drama with that, because in their contract there's a buyout stipulation for the landlord. I don't know the technical verbiage and all that. Don't ask me. I don't know. But if y'all have been here before, y'all know that I don't have the best relationship with some of these CrossFit people. It's not to say that I don't have a good relationship with some of them. Some of them are genuinely nice people. There's a lady and her husband that own a Jeep Wrangler and an F-250 next door that are really awesome people. I've worked on their car before. I have another customer with a white EcoBoost Mustang over there. She is just a genuinely awesome person as well. Very kind people. But some of the other folks over there, I haven't necessarily had the greatest relationship with over the last almost 4.5 years. So one of their trainers that recently left, he's a good guy. He's actually helped me with some of my own weight loss and exercise issues, and when I pulled a muscle, he helped me without question. And he's just a genuinely good person all around. So, but there's others. I mean, like when we first moved in here, one of their customers didn't understand that you can't park in front of my freaking door. So we literally almost got into a fight because the guy was asked to move his car twice. And then, so he was asked like an adult, I should say, move your car, please. So when he still didn't move his car, he was told to move his car, and apparently that's an issue for him, to be treated like a child. But then again, I don't really care anymore. I'm just telling you about my experience with them. And then the latest rumor about me over there is because apparently they have a Facebook group that I'm a popular person in, that whatever, y'all can do all the talking about me that you want to. I don't freaking care. But the latest rumor is that I squirted somebody with water. Do y'all like apples? How do you like them apples? I ain't never squirted nobody with water. The other issue is that they're not supposed to have kids, dogs, anything of that nature running around back here. They're not supposed to park back there. The parking is part of their contract. The kids and the dogs, I believe, is part of their contract as well. We have trucks, delivery trucks, cars. I have customers in and out of that space back there all day long. So it's bad enough that they are running through the parking lot, especially with the way other people, I mean, not them, or not necessarily them, but the way other people drive. They use some of this as a racetrack, apparently. That, and the weird part is that I'm the dumb racer. I like to do things that are not safe in cars necessarily, but I tend to do them by myself, so I don't risk killing other people. But you know, that's just the mentality that we have to deal with, unfortunately. Sorry, I don't mean to go on a rant while y'all are watching me go through this entire process of having to move through this panel prep for this Mustang so I can coat it. But the reason why I'm telling you all this is because my brother rented this space out, or is going to rent this space out eventually, to another company since he doesn't need it, and we were going to take over the space where our neighbors are at. Some stipulation in the contract says that we can do that. Again, I don't know the technical side. I don't need to know the technical side. That's how I understand it. Could be wrong. Whatever. But they're not necessarily being nice about it, even though they were warned a little while ago that they may need to find a new spot, but now it looks like they will absolutely have to find a new spot. Absolutely have to find a new spot. And now it's a problem for them. So that's fair. You're being asked to move out into another space. I get it. But that means that my brother may have to temporarily relocate. And I will either have to find somewhere else to work out of temporarily, or stop doing this and find another job for a while. And that's not something I want to do. We've worked really freaking hard to get where I'm at, and I don't want to do any of that because, you know, it's on my end of it, finding a temporary location is going to be very difficult because you're either going to be paying a lot of money for rent, or you're going to be required to sign a long-term contract and then pay a little bit less money for rent every month, but still a lot of money for rent. And I don't necessarily want to do that just because I do enjoy helping my brother where I can with his business. It's not always a perfect thing, but he is my brother. I do everything I can to help where I can. So yeah, that's the drama for today, I guess. I may be temporarily relocating or trying to find another spot to work out of, or not doing this for a while. I could move into my garage at home for a little while, but that would make my HOA hilariously unhappy. I'm sure I could make plenty of space in my garage to work out of. My garage is kind of a nightmare at the moment, but I may honestly just not have a choice. And that could be he said that could be a 4 to 5 month ordeal until we can get all this nonsense figured out. So, you know, What's life without a little bit of drama? What's life without a little bit of, without a few issues? Unfortunately, it's me that has to deal with the issues, and it's literally just me. So we could have stayed the course, but that wasn't in the cards. And I don't want to seem at all ungrateful, and I don't think my brother thinks that at all. He just thinks I'm a dumbass that works on cars. That's perfectly fine and very accurate. So, I guess coming up in the future, we may be spending a little bit of time at the home garage, which means I'm going to have to go home and start getting that all cleaned up. I don't know how many people know this about my wife and I, but we lost about half of the inside of our house in the freeze from February 2021. We did about, I think the grand total was about $48,000 in damage. The master bedroom, master bathroom, master closet, kitchen, pantry, part of the garage, all of that stuff was flooded by 14 burst pipes in my house on February 15th, 2021. And now we're mostly rebuilt. The reconstruction company came in, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 days later, got everything started and got us about 90% of the way to the goal, and then they abandoned their job site, which their job site would have been my house. They abandoned their job site and left me to fix the rest. Luckily, we were already back in the house. But over the last almost year, it's been right at 11, or coming up on 11 months now. Over that time, we have figured out that their work is not so great. They can certainly get things up. They can get drywall up. Their finishing and their painting skills are hilariously lackluster. Had an argument with the guy that was running the job site. Again, job site in my house. Over what was he kept quoting me like, we're not doing this, we're not doing that because it's not pre-loss condition, and you don't, and the biggest problem was you don't have any pictures of it, so we're not fixing it the way that it was before it was lost. And we're talking about door swings, paint colors, trims, stuff that, some of it was still on the damn house or in the damn house. And he was telling me that it didn't, that they're not fixing it properly because I can't prove to them that that's the way it was. So, oh man. So sorry, went on a little bit of a ranty today, but it happens. Again, it's life. What's life without a little bit of drama? So I'll have to figure out what the hell is going on. In the meantime, we have a car that is ready to be ceramic coated. So I will absolutely let y'all move on from Crybaby Gabe, and we will move on to the next step here, which is the ceramic coating itself. And y'all just make sure that you like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Junction Auto out.